Okay, high five. Just have fun and show them what you can do. No sweat.
Oh, there's sweat.
Ah!
There's a butt ton of sweat.
That's disgusting.
Jesus, Nickelodeon, I just don't know why y'all were sitting on releasing glitch text for so long. Like, come on. Did you think it would be so awesome that we wouldn't be able to handle it? Like, you had a gold mine right here and you just sat on it for years. Thankfully, you did the right thing and put it out now for the new decade, because this series just brings more hope for the future of animation. This is just excellence and we need more of it now.
Woohoo! Thank you, 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 thank you.
The series is created by Dan Milano, who wrote for the Sonic Boom series, and Eric Robles, who created Fanboy and Jump Jump. Yeah, that was a shock to me too, but these two managed to put a lot of genuine passion into this, and it feels like it's something they had to make. Like, this was sort of a passion project. It's all the better for it. The premise of the series is about a secret group called the Glitch Techs that fight video game monsters that find their way into the real world. It's sort of like Men in Black, since they operate in secret and wipe people's memories if they see these glitches. It makes sense since the creators made it clear that they wanted to make a love letter to movies and shows with a similar premise. It uses this unique premise heavily and does a lot of fun things with it by incorporating a lot of video game lingo and references that actually work here. It has fun with itself, with this strong energy that keeps you pretty hyped up with everything going on. It actually uses today's slang in a way that perfectly fits in. Nothing feels forced when they reference anything. It just comes off as people paying homage to the culture, or to a degree, this is just part of that world. You could hear it and just think, that's part of that world. That's something that these characters would say. And more initiated people in gaming culture would be able to hear it and think, it sounds natural, it feels natural. Now, yes, the overall premise sounds similar to the See and Real show Level Up, but here's the thing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The main characters bring a lot of strong energy to this series. They are a ton of fun. There's Five, who has dreams of being a gaming champion. He can be pretty precautious in how he goes about doing things, with him being so new to video games coming to life and trying to keep it a secret. He takes being a nerd to the uncool levels with how he indulges in the more tedious aspects of gaming.
Raise your arms and calibrate your virtual gauntlet. Man, virtual gauntlet?
Yeah! Calibration is my third favorite tutorial step after axis options and button assignment.
Say nerd! Nerd!
He can come off a bit frantic, but can stand up for what's right when needed. He can think of himself as a bit of a cool guy, but he's a total goober. He's joined by Miko, who's a very excitable girl who also has the same aspirations as him, but is more outgoing and sometimes to a fault, since it means she's more brash in her actions. She has a fun, likable personality with how bubbly she can be. Like, she has a great energy about her, but she can also kick butt with her experience with VR games, just like Five. They work very well off each other and are able to offset one another that gives way for some good genuine moments. They just work as a great fun dynamic duo.
That's weird, cause she's fine.
Huh?
We're both fine. We are crushing it out here, and totally not in danger of anything crushing us.
Yeah, just get her back online, come to HQ to turn in your XP.
Okay, bye!
Why didn't you tell him?
Look, you didn't drag me into this. We got into it together, so let's just get out of it. New deal, baby seal? Need to breathe.
Together they work as a team of rookies in this business of capturing video game monsters. They operate in a game store that acts as their base of operation, with their boss Phil. He can be a bit of a hard ass who just puts up with the two shenanigans, but clearly is an understanding boss, even if he gets a bit annoyed by them. The two have a rival named Mitch, i.e. Mitch the Bitch. He's just a scumbag that does whatever he wants at the expense of others. His encounters with the duo make it very clear he is just a pure dung beetle. Not worth anything. He's just annoying and he's just so full of himself. It's like, ugh.
You done good, Cap. But from now on, I give the orders around here.
My barber's been bitten by a misfire!
That is not what I sound like!
The world of glitch text is so engulfed in video games, you can tell the crew really wanted to show their love of gaming, and it feels like they did their homework. The organization gives their employees the ability to level up like in video games, where they just hunt down monsters and gain XP, and it's a nice goal to achieve for the characters. It keeps interest going just to see what new stuff they can come across. It manages to use lingo that doesn't feel forced and actually work within this modern time. The world also comes to life big time with how beautiful the animation can be. It has a very unique styling to it that makes it look unlike any animated series you've ever seen. The designs of the glitch monsters plays into the video game aspect with them glitching around and becoming digital, and their designs all have a sense of craftsmanship to them, with all the variety there is. The use of color is unreal with how much they blend in with each other and pop, especially when it comes to dynamic lighting. The backgrounds are just pure eye candy with its strong line work. It comes to life big time whenever a game takes over a place and makes the characters have to fight in it. Just makes you wish you were a glitch tech in some of these places. I won't lie, I really wish this type of stuff could happen. Like, this takes VR to the level where we wish it could be. The movement manages to have fluidity where it needs it, that being big action scenes. It is an adrenaline rush whenever Miko and Five are fighting a monster, and they give these big expressions that can be pretty funny, though there is a downside that happens when there's too much color and action popping off. Like, the screen just starts to lose its brightness. I'm pretty sure it's to protect against seizures, since some countries have broadcasting laws that have to lower the brightness of those affected by epilepsy, but it's still distracting. Kinda wish there was a way to turn it off since this show is on Netflix, you know, if you're safe from epilepsy, but what can you do? These visuals are still pure love though. Everyone involved has my utmost respect for how well this turned out.
Kids, welcome to Glitch Text.
This is a pure love letter to gaming. It has these very enjoyable characters you cannot bring yourself to hate. The action is refreshing to watch and joins the ranks of new age action shows. The animation is absolutely positively stunning. Your eyes might shed tears at how gorgeous it is. This show feels like it's made by gamers for gamers. It references so many different game titles and is done in a very admirable way that doesn't feel gimmicky. Doesn't feel like they're just talking down to the audience and just being like, oh, see, here's your game reference, here's this random reference that makes no sense in the grand scheme of things. No, it feels like these were people who genuinely love these type of titles, and it just comes off very well here. If you love games and great animation, then this is definitely a series you just simply won't get enough of. But that's just a thought.